Hello and welcome to Headlines with Delicia, and I am Delicia. Just yesterday, I was watching this video on YouTube about the things you should keep private, right? And one of those things is family issues, family drama. Yeah, you should keep them private because people might judge you based on those things, even though you are not those things. Maybe someone in your family did something, they might isolate you, be like, oh, maybe they're like that person. So that's why you should keep it private so that people do not wrongfully judge you. So let's find out how that can resonate and conflict and cause some conflict in that regarding today's story. Shall we? All right, now let's get into the story. Shout out to Kaya FM for this amazing story. Listen, this man here has a concern regarding that. The girlfriend has an estranged relationship with the family. Let's dive into it. I've been with my girlfriend for 10 years, for 2 years rather, and things are going well. However, she doesn't have a relationship with her family, which really bothers me. I came from a close-knit family and can't imagine my life without them. I want to pay Lobola for her, but the fact that she doesn't have a good relationship with her mother and sister feels like a red flag to me. Before we can go any further to dig deeper into this, I just want to highlight something generally. Picking from the video that I was telling you about that I watched it yesterday about some things that you should keep private in your life. So this guy is emphasizing that he's from a close-knit family and his partner is the opposite of that. Truth is sometimes before you judging, conclude on a matter, you need to look at the possible different side of a situation, the ugly perspective, the good perspective. You need to consider those things. Don't not just conclude on what you find it best suited for you or what you think you understand, because we're coming from different backgrounds. So we see the world as we are, not as it is. Now, with that being said, he needs to consider that the main reason as to why she doesn't talk to them, why she has a distant relationship with them. And on top of that, he doesn't have to act like he understands. No, you don't understand just because you're from a good family. Some people are from toxic families, and the best thing they could do is to walk away. So don't come in and act like, oh, you can talk to them, you can. Come on, you think they didn't do that? You need to consider those things. These days, you don't have to judge anyone. And also, don't ask anyone about that parent they barely talk about, okay? Don't ask them. You need to have some etiquette, manners, class. All right, let's continue. I'll highlight others. But honestly speaking, just because you're from a good family doesn't mean everyone's from a good family. Some people are from very, very, very dark, toxic families. And like I said, the best thing they could do is to walk away. So don't come here with you all can sit down and talk this thing. Oh, come on. While she's explained her situation and why she's not on speaking terms with her mother, I feel it's something they could work through. You see what I'm talking about? You feel. It's not about your feelings. My girlfriend says she's at peace with her non-existent relationship with her mother and sister, but I can't help feeling she may find my family dynamics overwhelming. I also wonder if she'll be able to build a happy home for us. Oh, please. You are not what you're coming from. You are what you are becoming, Your past does not define you. Yeah, come on now. This guy, I don't like his level of reasoning concerning this matter. I don't like it. You see, the thing that I emphasize about suggesting to talk things out, man, she's old as she is. There's a high rate that she considered these things, she tried these things over her course of growing up, right? So sitting down to talk things out, please, no, you won't understand because you're from that rosy garden, And also, you see why it's important to keep some things private regarding you, one of them being your family drama. Because some people will judge you based on that family drama. And this is a perfect example of just what I'm talking about. He's already judging her that will she be able to build a happy home. Come on now. No, don't judge people like that. Don't. And don't conclude. You haven't given her an opportunity to start a family and build it. The fact that she's able to identify that her mother and sister are toxic, that means she does know a good side, a good family, a happy family, a loving family would look like. If you can identify something, that means you can identify the opposite of it. I don't know if it makes sense. Like if you know that this color is black, the opposite will possibly be what? What? And also, I don't like that you think that she's not capable of building a good family, because the fact that she walked away, it means that she knows better. It's different from a case where she's still in a relationship with them, that she's continued to talk with them, and that drains her emotionally and psychologically, and that automatically affect the relationship. You see, that one is different. Now, in this case, she cut ties with them, meaning she has boundaries to protect her inner peace, her peace, whatever that she has built, even the relationship that you have with her now. She created boundaries so that they do not have access to you, or you don't know how far these people can go. And mind you, I don't even know what this mother and sister did to her, but I don't want to turn a blind eye as if like some people out there are not evil. And I've also discovered that people out there, they don't believe that mothers, the women who gave birth to you, can hate their own child. If you don't know that by this day and age, I don't know where you've been. I don't know. I don't know if you're too slow or you're ignoring, but honestly speaking, you need to open your eyes already. You just cannot be this ignorant. You cannot afford to be this ignorant. Some mothers out there hate their kids for many reasons. Some can include because of their father. Some they're jealous of their own kids because they're successful. They wish they were in that position. And mostly this kind of fight is between the mother and the daughters. Think you all are sisters or best friend. That's where the confusion come across. And with the boy child, women tend to turn those into their husband. Turn out the child now we call them what, a mama's boy. Yeah, those kind. It's just a lot to unpack. I know, but just the truth. So this guy, I'm very, very much disappointed in him to think all this. And I personally, I don't remember if I've ever came across someone who has a distant relationship with their family. I'm not quite sure. But I'll suggest do not judge. Just sit down and listen to the side of the story, right? And alone, sit down and just allow yourself to learn. I mean, this is life. This is planet Earth. Everything is possible. Anything is possible, rather. So do not be ignorant. Do not allow yourself to understand things on your level of understanding, because your level of understanding might be so limited and far, far, far from the truth and reality. So don't do that. So that's why you need to always be open towards learning. Because if you want to understand things on your level, you might miss out on a lot. Am I wrong to want her to mend things with her family? Does a strained family relationship suggest a red flag? What could be my blind? Your blind spot is this. So, gentlemen, I think your blind spot is a role of ignorance to the reality of this world. That's your whole blind spot because you cannot reduce someone of this ugly side of them or this ugly part of them. A family should not be a whole of someone's identity. Don't do that. No, it shouldn't be a red flag. I understand that as people we judge. I believe it's in our nature. We judge to protect ourselves, to understand matters, to be able to take a decision. But in this regard, maybe can allow. And the fact that he wants to marry this woman, it says a lot. Why do you want to marry her? You want to marry her because she possesses some certain qualities of being a wife, a mother, at that, to build a family with. But at the same breath, you want to question that whole thing. I think you're conflicting yourself. You need to sit down and make up your mind. But like I said, he needs to consider the reason as to, like, how did you get to a point where you were like, I want to marry this woman, but at the same time you allow these other things to distract you, to conflict you. Find out, go out there and communicate with people and just get to understand a stranger, not someone because tomorrow they will come and snapping in your business. A stranger, and get to and an old person at that. Old people got this wisdom. They do have. So you can just go there and ask, why will some people fight with their family and not talk to them and live life? She's not talking to her family, and out there she's still thriving. So clearly it's not everything. God is everything. God is everything. I don't know what you think. Please leave your advice below. This is very, very crucial. We come in here to learn every single day from other people's experiences. We don't have our whole life to make these mistakes. The best thing to do is to learn from other people. And as I always say, we are not here to sip tea, we're not here to gossip, we're here to learn. So come and join me to learn. And also do not keep this. Share with other people out there. Do not judge. Let the good Lord continue to bless you.